Let me now take you across live to my colleague Akshay Dongre, joining us with more on all these developments that are taking place in Singapore, from Singapore. Well, good morning to you, Akshay. Quite a productive visit there from Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Now, how will these 4 MOUs be put into action, particularly where semiconductors are concerned, because India has a dedicated mission, a government-run mission in that area?
Well, Gautam, that's a very valid question. In fact, now as far as these MOUs are concerned, they belong to a wide range of subjects as far as the implementation is concerned. Now, Prime Minister also spoke about a mechanism as far as the implementation of these projects is concerned, and that mechanism can be seen not just right now, but also in the works that have been laid. The project that have been laid earlier as well. The kind of mechanism that had started to take place even before the Prime Minister arrived. In fact, when we talk about this mechanism, one of the most important one was the India-Singapore ministerial roundtable that involves the External Affairs Minister, the Commerce Minister, the Finance Minister, so 4 ministers from the Indian side, 6 ministers from Singapore side, to have regular discussions on the implementation of the strategies that are being implemented to boost ties between the two countries, to implement these projects that are planned between India and Singapore. Now, the MOUs that have been signed are from pharmaceutical sector. They pertain to the healthcare sector, connectivity, digitization. Then there is also education, vocational courses, semiconductors, advancement manufacturing, quantum computing. So there are a range of subjects that are covered by these memorandums of understanding that have been signed today. And as far as the implementation of these, wide range of subjects are concerned, the mechanism has already been laid down to ensure that a time-bound implementation of these projects is ensured, along with a roadmap that will be laid out for proper implementation of these projects. So along with the ISMR, that is one of its own kind of mechanism that India has implemented with Singapore, that it has with no other country. Similarly, for Singapore as well, ISMR is a very unique a kind of a mechanism that has been placed at the government-to-government level. So be it businesses that are interested in investing in India, or the government at the government level, where the leaders will be regularly consulting each other, regularly having discussions on the implementations of these strategies, as well as the businesses. There will be checks and balances at each and every corner to ensure a speedy implementation and a time-bound implementation of these memorandums of understanding.
Okay,
so that
by ISMR you mean India-Singapore Ministerial Group. Now, which other areas of mutual interest and global concern the two top leaders cover in their talks, particularly when it comes to elevating these ties to a comprehensive strategic partnership?
Well, there are a lot of subjects, Gautam. First is semiconductor. That is perhaps one of the most important area where the two leaders are focusing upon. Talking about Singapore's economy, semiconductor industry contributes to about 10% of their GDP. As far as their expertise is concerned, Singapore has been working on semiconductors for the past 56 years. So that's a long time. And Singapore is one of the most important nation as far as the value chain of semiconductors is concerned. India is an untapped resource for Singapore, be it the human resources, the skilled labor, skilled workforce, or the kind of pro-business policy that are implemented in India, or that have been implemented in India, the pro-business environment that has been created by the Modi government, especially the Make in India initiatives. Semiconductor industry from Singapore, the technology will be coming to India that can become a manufacturing hub, which will not just be beneficial for the two countries, but at a global semiconductor industry level, it is going to be a big boost. Apart from semiconductor technology, there is going to be other advanced manufacturing that will be focused, including the aviation technology that is also quite advanced in Singapore. Smart city projects that are going on in India have a lot to learn from the way Singapore has implemented this project across the country. be it transportation, be it garbage disposal, be it connectivity, telecommunication. So all of these areas that are crucial for the implementation and working and integration of a smart city, they have been quite seamlessly installed here and integrated here in Singapore, that India also seeks to do. And as far as the resources are concerned, Singapore expects the vast resources that India can provide and the vast market that it can tap onto to be available to the Singapore businesses.
Sounds great, Akshay. Sounds great.
So
Thanks, Akshay, for joining us from Singapore with those details.